Welcome back to the Sports Source. This segment of our program brought to you by Safety Systems. If you're in the market for a big Christmas gift, now I'm not saying you'd have it put in by Christmas, but it'd be the kind of thing where you say, hey, guess what's coming in the new year? If you're looking for a big Christmas gift for a loved one, a sports fan, a movie fan, call VFL JJ Surlis at Safety Systems and ask them about all their home theater options. They do spectacular stuff. They've done it for companies. They've done it for friends of mine. They've done it for me. And they did it for me 15 years ago. And it's just a terrific system that I wouldn't change a thing. Safety Systems. Great way to give somebody a big gift in the new year. All right. Last year, perhaps Tennessee's biggest weakness was on the glass. Rebounding was a problem. How much of an improvement do you see in the year ahead, Mark Pancratz?
Well, I think it's going to be improved. With Anasicki being a senior transfer, graduate transfer, I think there's competition at that position now to where Barnes can say, if you don't rebound, you're not playing. And then with the guards are often not thought about in the rebounding picture, but when you look at Keon Johnson's ability to rebound, Josiah James' ability to rebound, Pons' ability to rebound, they might not be able to rebound against 4s and 5s, but they can rebound down out of their position. So I think it'll be improved rebounding team.
I think James was a leading rebounder until the last few weeks of the season last year. So, yeah, I agree with that. I think that's an area. I think the other area is going to be on-ball defense. I think they're going to be much better in that regard. I just think they're quicker, and they're a really good defensive team. I think the mindset is there for them to do that. I think at times last year they might have been a little bit skill-wise limited in their ability to on-ball guard, a point guard, or some others. I think that's where you're going to see significant improvement also.
Yeah, I'm with those guys. I think the athleticism of the newcomers, in addition to Anasicki, gives them the chance, even at the guard position, to be able to rebound better. And, you know, those guys are, you had Pons and then Keon Johnson, his leaping ability. I think the guards, and then they'll have pretty good length at the guards as well. So I think that'll be another factor with the guards.
I wonder about taking care of the basketball. Santiago Vescovi came in last year and saved the season by arriving, but he turned the ball over too much. Mm-hmm. There's been a lot of talk about him improving that this offseason. If he doesn't, what happens to his playing time? Does that go to a Victor Bailey? Does that go to – we talked about 5 guys that can play point guard. What happens with his numbers? But I do wonder if their ball handling from the guard position improves this year. Is there any spot that you look at and say, well, last year was a strength and I'm a little worried about it being a strength again this year? Maybe not, but you brought everybody back. But is there any place where you're like, okay, this overachieved last year, they're going to have to do it again? Or is there anything that you're concerned about?
I think it's just how do you manage the depth, which is a positive, you know, that they have this depth, but just how do you manage it? How do you strategically prepare for each game if it's going to be different? Are you going to go that route, or as a coach, are you going to say, hey, this is who we are and this is our identity and this is what we're going to stick to? And so from a coaching standpoint, especially because they've not even practiced as a full team thus far since August, since everyone got on campus, they're trying to figure out, I think, what the right lineup is. That'll be a big challenge.
Okay, very good. I want to go ahead and catch a break. When we come back, I'm going to rapid fire Mark Pancratz to death. We're going to give him as many rapid fire questions as we can about this Tennessee basketball team, including John Fulkerson, All-American, major national writer, put that out there this week. We'll discuss that. Come on back on the Sports Source.